Hey guys, welcome to another Battlefield 1 video. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys what a sweet spot is. This is the video is called Sweet Spot, the guide to get insta kills. Alright, what is the definition of a sweet spot? I'll read it to you. The range that it will kill somebody with one shot. So you say you shoot them, no matter where you hit them, they will die. Okay, so I have a bunch of guns that I'm going to go over in this video, and at the end we're going to pick the rifle that's right for you. So I also have some recommendations which are my favorite depending on the range. So listen to the list, and then you can pick the rifle for you. Okay, here we go. We got the Vertili Verlili has a sweet spot of 20 meters to 50 meters. That means it has a 30-meter sweet spot. Not bad. It has a bullet speed of 440. That's a pretty slow muzzle velocity, and it has 4 bullets. So you're gonna want to use this in close range. You want to hit them between 20 and 50 meters if you don't want to take a second shot. So you'll have four bullets there. You can work with that. And then we got the Martini Henry. You know, that's one of my favorite sniper rifles. The sweet spot is 30 to 80, so you got around 50 meters to work with there. That's pretty good. And it has also the same muzzle velocity of 440 feet per second, which is a really slow one compared to all the other ones. This one has 1 bullet. You get 1 bullet per shot, and then you have to reload. And the reload time is like 3 seconds, so you don't want to get too close, or you're gonna have to pull out your pistol to finish them off. Second is the SMK MK3. That one has a sweet spot of 40 to 75 meters. That one has a huge difference, so you'll have around 35 meters to work with. But then it has a muzzle velocity of 740. So that's going to be way faster than the two before that. It also has a 10 round magazine, so you have 10 bullets before you have to reload. You could use this one, and you're going to want to use this not for very long. You're going to want to use it in medium, medium. And then you got the Lebel model 1886. This has the sweet spot of 60 to 100, and it has the muzzle velocity of 820. So you'll have around 40 meters to work with. It's a pretty fast bullet. And it has 5 bullets, so you can go 5 shots without having to reload. And it's about medium range, so that's good. And then you have the Russian 1895 that has the exact same stats, exactly 60 to 100. It has 80 to 20. That's the muzzle velocity. It's the same. It has 5 bullets, medium range. I wouldn't take it for. I mean, you could try to take it for longer range, but you just have to take a second shot. And then you got the Snider Enfield that has a huge opening for a sweet spot for 60 to 120. So you'll have 60 meters to work with. Now that's going to be really good. And it has a pretty slow it has a medium muzzle velocity of 620, but the problem is it has 1 bullet. It has the 1 bullet like the Martini Henry. So you shoot 1 bullet, you're gonna have to reload. It's not, but it's also medium range, I'd say. And then you got the Arkeson 38. Now that one has a 70 to 110, so you'll have 40 meters to work with there. That one's going to be 78, or you'll have a 780 velocity. Velocity. And it has 5 bullets, so if you're going for a medium range rifle, that one's pretty good too. And we got 2 long range rifles right here. The Garich 98, which is my favorite rifle. It says it's good for long and medium, so it has a sweet spot of 80 to 125. So it has like 55, so that's good. And it has the muzzle velocity of 880. Now that's one of the fastest That's the second fastest muzzle velocities in the game. It has 5 bullets, and you can use it. I recommend medium to long range because that's what I use it for. And then the M1903. This has 100 to 150. You have 50 meters. It has 825 bullets. It's made for real long range because the closer you shoot them with that, it's not going to be. Since it has a sweet spot of that, you're not going to do barely any damage to them. And then the Model 91, that one they haven't really came up with a sweet spot yet, but it's going to have a muzzle velocity of 440. So that's gonna be it's gonna be real. That's a real slow. So I imagine this one's gonna be. It has 6 bullets. So I imagine this one's gonna be probably the 30 to 80 mark somewhere. Let's go 20 to 80. Let's say I'm gonna just guess that one's either gonna be. It's gonna be around 20 to 80. So yeah, no, it could be good, but and then you got the Grich M95, or that one doesn't have it either, but it has a 620, has 5 bullets, it's made for medium range, so I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around 50, 60 to 110, 120, somewhere in there. I'd have to guess. Okay, so now how do you pick a rifle? How do you know what you like? How do you know what rifle is good for you? It depends mainly on your play style. Do you play aggressive and do you go for it? Do you play like an assault player? Do you run up on the points? Do you play like an assault player would? Do you run up, try to tank points? Use your pistol a lot because that'd be aggressive, and you're gonna want one of those that have the 20 to 80 mark range. Those are the real close range. I'll get into my recommendations in a second, but defense. Do you play defensive? Do you stay back? Do you don't move in? You like to just take people off at a time, like what you can see, because that's me. But I like to stay back in the media. I like to stay back and pick people off. I think if we have enough people trying to take points, there's like a couple of you guys should be snipers. Just it helps. And then yeah, stay back. Like if you're playing operations, I stay back in the other sector on the highest point that I can blend in, because you don't want to be on the highest point but people can see you. So I'm in the other sector on the highest point that I can blend in, and I'm just taking people as they run up on the points. I just shoot them off. So that's a good way to do that. Or do you play like you're in the middle? You play like both. Do you push? Do you play like assault, but then you'll go back and pick a few people off and go back in? Will you get close, but then stay far away at the same time? So if it calls you're losing, will you go up into the point and help kill people with your pistol or your rifle, or will you stay back no matter how much you're losing by? I'm more I just said I was like the defensive player, but when the time comes, I'll jump in and I'll help the team out. So that's how you guys are gonna pick. That's how you guys pick your rifles. I have a couple recommendations. If you're gonna be up close and personal, I recommend the Martini Henry. It has the 30 to 80, so you have 50 meters to work with there. So if you're within 30 meters, you can hit them in the hand and they'll die. I know it's pretty annoying, but you will get that. And because it's gonna have a pretty slow muzzle velocity, so if they're running, you gotta lead off like crazy, just to get the kill on them. And median, the Mosin Nagant. Okay, that's a pretty good rifle too. That one has a 60 to 110, so it's gonna be the medium. So it has 5 bullets. It's a medium, so it's gonna be. I say it's pretty good. Yeah, so if you're a medium player, you like to do that, I recommend that one the most out of all of them. It has a pretty high velocity, it has a pretty high velocity of 820. So that's like one of the best you can get for a medium rifle. So if you want to pack a punch as a medium and not have to stay back, that's my recommendation for the medium. And you know what I'm gonna request for my recommend for my long one is the Gorecz 98. That's my favorite rifle, just because I like to go in, attack real fast, and then I can get back out and hit people. So it's like a long medium. It's right in between long and medium. So that's my favorite long rifle, because if I need to back up and take people out, I can. But if I need to get in the action and try to help take a point, I can too. It's that simple. So thanks guys for watching. Check the description. I wrote some new stuff down there. So new about the channel coming up, and then there's a keyword in the description. You guys like the last video? Comment it in the description, or not in the description, the comments, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.